We are at the vet for a very important surgery for her. I also wanted to give an update on me after my miscarriage. There's something I wanted to talk to you about that y'all had expressed your concern about with the miscarriage. When I seen the comments, it definitely alarmed me. Say good morning, Lily. Good morning. She looks so unhappy. This is my Chinese Crested Lily. You've probably seen Lily in my other videos, but she is an AKC champion. She was handled by my mom. She's a best of breed winner, specialty winner. She's 8 years old. She is going to be going under today to get her teeth cleaned and also to be spayed. I like to spay my dogs for a very good reason. First of all, you know, you don't want unexpected litters. That would be a good, really good reason. But the number one reason for me is that I want to prevent her from developing pyometra. Pyometra is a very bad infection of the uterus, and any unspayed female dog can develop pyometra. I've had 2 Chinese Cresteds to get pyometra. So there's 2 different pyometras. There's an open and there's a closed. This means that if it's open, the cervix is open and the infection can come out. If it's closed and the cervix is closed, the infection will be trapped inside of her. This is very, very, very deadly. In 2020, unfortunately, my dog Midori, who's also a Chinese Crested Powder Puff, she passed away from closed pyometra. I had no clue that she had pyometra because the problem with it when it's closed is you don't see the infection, and so it's kind of hard to figure out what is wrong. My other Chinese Crested, Elle, had open pyometra and I could see the infection coming out. She was able to be spayed and it saved her life. She also passed away in 2020, but she was 15 years old and her heart just gave up. But that's why I want to get you spayed, and I also want to get her teeth cleaned because they really need it badly, okay? Are you okay? She's so beautiful. Look at her. Are you ready to go in? I just got home not that long ago. I changed my shirt really fast just to be more comfortable. I'm about to cook breakfast, but let's see what my babies are doing. She's asleep. Looks like Jackson had a party. For breakfast, I'm gonna be making, I call this tuna Alfredo. I used Alfredo sauce, tuna, and just a mixture of whatever noodles we have. I like these. Here you go.
Thank you, baby.
Well, I just pulled up to the vet and I'm about to get Lily.
Is that your mom? Hey, baby.
She doesn't feel good. You did good. I'm so proud. You're gonna go home, okay? Good morning, y'all. It is the very next day after her surgery. I wanted to give an update on how she's doing and also on me healing up after my miscarriage. There's something I wanted to talk to you about that y'all had expressed your concern about with the miscarriage. Honestly, last night she looked like she was in pain. They did send her home with some pain medicine and she's doing a lot better. That's what her tummy looks like right now. Yeah. And she's perking. She just ate some chicken. I had a miscarriage 5 weeks ago now. It was really hard on my body and I am slowly starting to heal. I was getting positive pregnancy tests for the entire 5 weeks, which was very frustrating for me because I didn't think that I would get my period and my body would heal if I still was getting positive pregnancy test results. They were faint though, but thankfully I did finally get my period. I'm just glad about that because it just shows that my body is on the way of recovery. I also wanted to give an update on Wellbutrin. This is a medicine that my doctor prescribed me when I went back for my 2-week checkup after the miscarriage. He prescribed this for me particularly for anxiety. When I shared that I was prescribed Wellbutrin on one of my YouTube videos, I received so many comments that were telling me that Wellbutrin is not safe during pregnancy or trying to conceive, and that really alarmed me. I want to say thank you so much. I really do appreciate when y'all have very helpful comments and share your experience with me because that not only helps me but it also helps other people, and I really appreciate that very much. Please continue to share your experiences, opinions, and advice in the comments. I absolutely love to hear them. I was previously on Celexa and I really liked that medicine, but I stopped taking it when I found out I was pregnant. But I did not like the fact that it made me gain about 10 pounds. I took Wellbutrin for about a week because I was just gonna give it a try. However, I did not like it whatsoever. There were several symptoms and I wanted to share my experience so that maybe I could help other people. I just wanted other people to know that if you don't like it or the side effects are just not comfortable for you, then I definitely urge you to talk to your doctor, because you know you better than your doctor. And you know how you feel, you know what you're thinking, and if you are having bad thoughts because of the medicine, then you need to tell your doctor so that you don't have to continue taking the medicine. I took the Wellbutrin for a week, and in that week's time, I had horrible symptoms. First, I had muscle aches, but that was not the worst of it. The medicine made me numb. It made me where I didn't really have emotions. I just felt kind of just flat, like I wasn't happy, I wasn't sad, just no emotions. And that is scary, because you need emotions. You need to feel happiness or sadness, to have sympathy, to have empathy, to be a good person and a human. You want to have some type of emotion. You don't want to be numb. The last symptom that it gave me that I absolutely had to stop taking it because of this is it made me extremely paranoid. It made me start to regress back with PTSD. It made me start to be very delusional in my thoughts. I was starting to see things that weren't there. It just made me extremely paranoid. So after that, I stopped taking the medicine, and those symptoms did go away. So I'm thankful for that. I just wanted to share that with y'all in my experience. I do go back to my doctor in about a week to kind of decide what other medicine that I may want to take. I'm trying to decide whether I want to take Prozac or Zoloft or nothing at all, to be honest. I would love to know your thoughts on Zoloft or Prozac when you are pregnant or trying to conceive. You want to go get a toy? I think I'm going to take Lily to PetSmart and let her go pick out a toy. We made it to PetSmart. Are you ready to go in? Pick you out a toy. You like this elephant? No. You like that one? Alright, we got her some toys. Look at her. We can't see you. We got this for Grace. Here's this one. And here's this one. I love y'all so much. I will see you in our next video. Bye.